Hello. Thank you guys for joining the Anyone Can Playwrite podcast show. I'm your host, RK, and I just thank you guys for continuing on this beautiful and amazing spiritual and creative journey as we continue to venture into the depths of ourselves in this phenomenal book, Adult Play Therapy Devotional, 60-Day Soul Cleansing Devotional and Journal. So guys, I hope that you are able to purge and release and just be honest with yourself in ways that maybe in another journal you weren't able to before. Because I'm telling you, I have been just like divulging myself in ways that I haven't before. I'll give you an example. This right here. Oh yeah, that was just from the one prompt. And I was just like, bleh, bleh, just pouring it all out. It was good stuff. It wasn't like trauma related or anything like that. Just having that open space. Hey, how are you? It is so good seeing you, sis. Good morning on my side of the globe. And then right here, look at all that. So just been able to just release. Oh, gosh. So, guys, today is day 22. Day 22. I am just so excited. Yes, good morning to you. I hope you're doing good. I'm so excited to be able to do this journey with you. So let's do this. Associate and join in membership with specific groups and communities and clubs that are geared in your specific hobby/interests. Join a specific niche or community of like-minded people through social media sites. This is so important. It is so important because if you don't link up with people who are like-minded, you really do run the chance of quitting before you even start. Why? Because people who aren't like-minded may not understand it. For many of us, we're doll collectors. I'm a doll collector. I'm doing this particular podcast from a platform of the doll community, right? And I literally just saw a video from another sis in our community, and she had shared whenever she shows other people her collection, their reaction, and their reaction was to call her a dork. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, listen, dork and proud, right? Because to other people outside of our doll community, it's like, that's so weird. Why are you collecting Barbies? Why are you getting this doll and this name and this name, And there's a lot of different names out there. LOL, Integrity, the melanin dolls. I mean, like, there are just so many doll brands out there to choose from. But to someone else from the outside of the community, they go, wow, exactly, dork and proud. You say it, sis. So that's where I'm at with it too. But you need to get, hi Coach Play, you need to get around other people who are in your field of interest, who understand it. So if you love soccer, if you love football, if you love video games, you don't want to be around other people that are trying to be quote unquote normal. Because when you talk about wanting to get the video game out and let's do this, Mortal Kombat, why? You still play video games? Like, that's going to be their response. So you need to be around people who understand collecting comic books, who understand going to Comic-Con. So whenever you're geared and you're like getting all your stuff ready and it's January and you're collecting everything from Hobby Lobby and wherever else, knickknacks, this and that, so you can sew your costume for Comic-Con, you want other people who are cheerleading you on, who are like, even if they're not going to Comic-Con, they're just like, yeah, I totally respect what you're doing. In fact, look, I got this fabric. Or they themselves are like, I'm going to get this outfit. I saw it online. You want to be able to have those kind of conversations with people. It is so important to be around like-minded people. And the awesome thing about having this internet is that we can find each other way easier. Way easier. You find each other through hashtags. You find each other on TikTok. You find each other on Instagram. You find each other on Facebook. There are so many. It's like Fever. I think I've even seen a platform of that. There's so many different ways to connect. You can just Google something and be like, are there any doll meetings in my community? And find people that way. If you're kind of nervous and you really don't know if you want to do one-on-one meetups, there's so many different things virtually that you can, engage in order to meet people. I've met people from our doll community, amazing people, and it's been very life fulfilling. So I'm telling you, you want to be around people that are going to be giving and encouraging into your movement. And I'm not saying like giving you gifts. I'm just saying giving you encouragement, giving you words of positivity, giving you that energy, that positive energy to continue to do things with your specific niche, your specific hobby. If you don't have that, it makes it harder. It's almost like being in a desert and needing water. We are each other's water to a certain degree. Even in the Bible, it says that one waters, one plants, one waters, and God gets the increase. So it's so important for us to be able to encourage each other. Now, I'm not saying we are the living water. I'm just saying that we do give each other water. We do help to sprinkle that encouragement to each other so that we continue to go and continue to move forward with the hobby that gives us joy. So find like-minded people if you have not already. There's plenty of ways to do it. Now let's get into our journal prompt. And really, I say there's plenty of ways to do it. You just have to come outside of yourself. So for some people, they may be very introvert, like myself. I think I'm like an introvert / extrovert to a certain extent, but I do like having my time alone when I'm in. A lot of times with one-on-ones, I get very, very nervous. A lot of times with being in a group, I get very, very nervous. I have to talk to myself to encourage myself. So I'm not coming from this place of being like, yeah, you can just do it. It's so easy, because I also recognize that when you're shy and you're nervous, it makes it harder to do those one-on-one interactions. But if you can just join a community and post whatever it is that you enjoy doing, be it dancing, be it video games, and then you can start off small with just, this is something new that I purchased. You never know what will eventually come out of that, because people are going to give you feedback. I don't care if it's just one person or if it's 20 people or 20,000. There are going to be people who are like, I love what you're doing. That looks great. I'm an introvert, but I'm also a social butterfly. And that's the awesome thing about being human, like how we can have this contrast of our personality where we know that we're more of an introvert. We love doing solo stuff. We love, we get energy. We get revitalized and recharged being alone, right? Like we have to have that alone time, be it with reading, puzzles, watching TV, just being able to cook quietly, like whatever it is, you have to have that time alone. You know that you do have to talk to yourself in order to be involved in groups. You need some encouragement, but like once when you're there, you're like, ta-da, like you're on, and it's not a performance, because you do enjoy getting charged and stimulated from interaction, from socializing. But then it comes like that time when like your battery just almost like on your phone just goes, so you gotta like kind of go in the bathroom for a moment, get yourself together. All right, I can do this. I can get back in there. And then your battery, it gets like a little bit more of a charge, and then you go right back and you socialize, because we still need that. We need to have that both. So yeah, that's the beauty of being human, that we can be two things at the same time, be introverts and also social butterflies. That's the beauty of it. All right, guys, here goes our journal prompt. Connect with like-minded people in your specific niche. That doesn't mean you have to do one-on-ones if you're not ready. Doesn't mean you have to be in a group setting. Although I have seen plenty of doll and Barbie meetups, and I cannot wait to actually go to one, because I see them and they look like they're so much fun, just being able to talk about why you did this and what you enjoy and how many Barbies do you have. And I love seeing those whenever I see it on here. But I have had, a couple of the meetups, and I think that that's great, and definitely creates this bond and friendship that, that you wouldn't have with anyone else, because you're able to connect with someone who's like-minded. So maybe you're not ready for that, but definitely connect with like-minded people virtually. Connect with them virtually. And that could just be by simply posting. And then when they comment back, even if it's just thank you. You're going to feel something inside of you just burst with energy, right? Just a simple thank you. But a lot of times we get really nervous about even posting some things, because we don't know what people are going to say. But you'd be shocked how many people really do celebrate the creativity that is you. So I thank you guys so much for being with me. Thank you, Papa de Clarissa, for being with me today. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that we actually were able to connect at the same time on here. That is so awesome. Just check out her page. Amazing content, just fun stuff. And you always show different areas in your community, different buildings, and then the history of it. And I love that. And I love your story. So thank you for sharing that. And I wouldn't know that if she didn't post it. Post your stuff. whatever it is. Could be a quilt, could be something that you're knitting or crocheting. Post it. And just you being able to put a hashtag in will help you find your community. Thank you so much, you guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.